Wildfire Aware app allows us to see the current status of wildfires in the United States. If we look at the map, we can see the where the fires are located, and the size of the icon represents the amount of personnel deployed to that particular wildfire. If we look at the map layers that are available to us, we can see that we have the assigned fire personnel here. We have the wildfire perimeter, and we don't see them at this scale. We would have to zoom in to see those. We can look at the air quality layer in correlation with the fires. We can look at the air quality tomorrow in relation to the fire. We can also look at fire-related weather watches and warnings with this particular data layer. You're going to see that 3 data layers are grayed out at this particular time. And as it says, as I hover over it, you have to zoom in to enable those particular data layers. So that's why you're not seeing them at the scale of the United States. I'm going to close the legend, and I'm going to come over here to this area here. This is showing the wildfires, and it's listing them in order of how many personnel are deployed there. So if you want to look to see where these fires are located, you simply hover over them and you'll see them highlighted on the map. If you click on any one of them, it will give you further information about that particular fire. It will give you the fire information, how many days it's been, how many personnel are deployed, how many acres have burned, and how contained it is. We can also scroll even further down to look at the weather and the population that's impacted by this and their demographics. We can also see what ecosystem this happened in. So we can see that the predominant forest types are oak and hickory. We can see that this is in the Ridge and Valley region, and that they're in low mountains. So it gives you an idea of what the land cover and region is like where the fire is occurring. If we go back and scroll up to the top here, we can then go back to look at the wildfire list. Now, because I'm zoomed in, I'm only seeing 2. So what happens is when the zoom level changes and more fires become into view, you'll see them in the list. So it doesn't list every single one, just those that are within the view of the map. You can look at further details here, when it occurred, how many acres it was, just the name and the acreage, and then the size of them. So if we go back to our map layers, one of the parameters here is the wildfire perimeters. If you scroll in to the map, we should see in some cases the perimeter of the fires, and in this particular one we're not seeing it here, but oftentimes the perimeter of the fire is there so that you can see how large or small a particular fire was. And again, over here, as mentioned in a previous video, this is where you can find out about the app, what it's intended to do, how to use it, and then the data sources associated with it. What you're going to find as we move on in the course, that all these data sources that you see here are data sets that we can add to our own maps and make maps based on the data that's there, that we don't necessarily have to be using this app to be able to access the data that feeds into it. Last, there is a measure tool here that you can use. Essentially, you just click on the first point, drag over to the second point, and then click again, and you can see the mileage there. You can change your units here to kilometers, meters, feet, what have you. So you have the opportunity to measure distances with this app. You can also come up here and search for different locations should you wish to see what's happening in your local area or what's happening nearby you, which is something that's always nice to do, especially for when you're using this app in a classroom setting. A lot of times students are interested in knowing what's happening around them and in their communities, and they like to see if any of these incidents are occurring nearby. So that's the Wildfire Aware app.